And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Cleveland Browns and the Chicago Bears. All set to go on a picturesque, snowy December day. And we're underway from Soldier Field. To return, Jerome Ford. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
First play is to the air. And his first pass falls incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
On the ready.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Hey,
They've got a man in motion.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Sanders now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was David Njoku. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. The Browns are lining up to punt. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Buying some time right. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Williams to throw on 1st. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking from the gun, Williams. That throw behind his intended target.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. It's on target to Moore. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On play action, here's Williams. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards brings up 3rd and 16.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up 4th and long. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. This one from 42 yards out. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Stephanie! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Pass complete, that's Devin Duvernay. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Rig! Hawk 70, Hawk!
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. He has this one past the 50, and he'll start downhill in the Bears territory. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, Nice little gain on the ground.
Down. 60 Maverick. 60 Eagles. 60. Ready.
And you just get the play off. Pass complete to Thrash. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. And their offense has stayed on the field to face this 4th and 2.
18, Pioneer.
They'll go. It's Sanders. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Big strike here to Moore. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First down. Here's Swift. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, as they just showed right there doing damage on the outside.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And now they face 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. He set up the screen here to Swift. And that will not be enough for a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Williams. That heater's going to fall to the turf. Try and get it into Colston Loveland. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Williams throwing on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They kick the running back in motion.
That's your man, that's your man.
Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. They're down to their final one in this half.
Down. 70 Timberwolves.
Sanders going to look to throw. That's complete. David Njoku. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That goes for 32 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Has the hook up again to Njoku. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if we wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk, go street. Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready?
Sanders back to throw. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And giving him the 1st down on that run, partner, as Sanders slides to a stop.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion. To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not at the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. 79 Brock, Viking, 18. Go.
Throwing again here, Sanders. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Browns are lined up to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Corey Bajorquez on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Now this is out of bounds, and what a beauty! He coffin cornered it well. They're going to mark it at the 2-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. From his end zone, Williams. He finds Odunze downfield. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 30. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
What is it?
Running behind center with Swift. And he has this down to the 34.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he will be taken down. That much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
What is up?
Working inside the red zone. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Bears 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Swift will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
What is up?
Williams with a quick pass out wide. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Not a lot of process interesting time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Ford on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Man in motion out of the slot. On first down, here's Sanders. A little of a screen pass for Judkins. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. Second down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Set, hey.
They'll go play action for Sanders. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Here he goes, third and long. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it deep downfield. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
A gain of 43 yards. And the Browns with a first down.
Ready.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in balance.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. Game's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, it gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Luther Burden now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Burden now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready to run!
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Out of the pistol, Williams. And again, an interception is drawn. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Williams. Escapes the pocket. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Takes it in at the 21. Nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Get an even 40 out of that one. And that's a Browns 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
1st down, Browns.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, go!
Going to the ground again on 1st. Played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ready?
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Shot.
From the gun, Judkins. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Burden now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. DeAndre Swift, his intended target there out of the backfield. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, that's one of those situations you want to get your back in space. Well, you accomplish that. Unfortunately, you don't make anything happen because you don't bring the ball in cleanly.
Second and 10 now. Williams. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Third down, here's Williams. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it gives to Swift. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They're going to run here. Kyle Manun got it. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be first down, Bears.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Williams set to pass. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's up the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
What is that?
First down, Williams to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a third-quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
Bears 14, Browns 10. Milo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. They're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, break. Warrior 70. Ready. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Sanders now on third down. He finds Njoku complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle, they showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Browns football. They're down but not out on the scoreboard. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Judkins up the middle. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. They're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Working quickly here.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the give, here's Judkins. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Send the tight end in motion. Here's Sanders now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was David Njoku. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down.
19 Lions. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer.
3rd and long for him here. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here.
That's another
18 Cardinal. 77. Trap 50. Trap 50.
at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. That's him on the quick hitter. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. Judkins running between the tackles. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Sneak here, Sanders. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns take a 4th-quarter lead.
Touchdown, Browns.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Gay with the point after. And the Browns push their lead to 3.
17. Bears 14.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10
We go 0 to
at their own 23-yard line.
Maybe he on that rap to pay the bills. Now I'm finished, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Williams to throw on 1st. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense in a hurry up here.
Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Williams on 1st down. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And it sets up 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
They go with Manungai here. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears down by only 3. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready to hunt. Here we go. Vegas, Vegas. Yes.
Looking to throw. Pass brought in by Burton. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
10 at the 25-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now it's Manungai. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Give it to Manunga from the pistol. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Now to throw. Short pass brought in. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches. Desperation time here. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Browns 17. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And they're all over him. He can't even get that second throw away. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go now. Go street.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Cut my team. Cut my 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cut.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
after that prior incompletion. It's third down.
79 Broncos.
Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
18, find it, Panther 60, Dragon 60, Buffalo 18. Let's go.
He'll look to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Still at the 40 here. Second and 10.
Good. 70 Timberwolves. Hawk 70, Hawk 19 Lions. Hurt. Ready.
Setting up to pass. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Check. 60 Bison. Panther 11. Ready.
One final shot here. Buying some time left. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Chicago.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's the play. Here we go.